It's the centre of the community at one time, wasn't it? You know, this is the thing.
It's still there, that treasure is still standing.
Something saved, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's lovely to think it's going to be opened again.
My grandfather walked down with W.R. Lysaght. They actually did walk down from the West Midlands to start at the steelworks.
My dad took my sister and I to see it opened. And of course there was crowds and crowds of people, all cheering like the Queen's Jubilee, really. It was marvellous. There was men crying there. They were so excited.
I was a member of Lysaght's Works, or the Orb. Once you remember, I think they took £1 a week out of your wages for the upkeep.
It was owned by the men anyway, you know, and so we were, in effect, shareholders, sort of thing.
It was part and parcel.
Everybody said, we helped build that, and they were so proud of it, you know.
People came from far and wide to dance on the floor at Lysaght's.
To dance on this Canadian maple sprung floor was one of the biggest things that it was almost as popular as a revolution.
Well, you seem to glide along better. You seem to dance with more ease.
An era, big era in my life. Because I lived to dance.
Nearly all the boys took their girls there.
The atmosphere was lovely there.
Well, it was very popular with a lot of the valley people. If we came down, we'd bring bus loads down.
Most people in Newport done the courting in Lysaght's, you know, because it was such a happy place.
A lovely crowd went there.
Christmas was an exciting time at Lysaght's.
If you worked there, all the kids were given a present and a big party.
Big occasions, yeah, lots of children, marvellous.
They used to start organising it in about August. That's when we put our unborn baby down as John. My son David was born in the November, and in December we went to Lysaught's party. And suddenly the announcer said, it's Stephen and John Roberts, and we just sat there because we'd forgotten all about it. And it suddenly dawned on us after about 3 or 4 announcements. I sent Stephen up and I had to carry David up.
And our jobs, particularly as apprentices, was to go down and start to clear off all the hand mills. It was all hand mills in those days. I mean, it was like going back to Dickens. I mean, you used to be sweating like a pig there, you know. The fact that we'd come out from this, I mean, it really was a stinking hole sort of thing. You'd be filthy. You couldn't go into a pub, but you could go to Lysaght's in the lunchtime, no problem at all. And the atmosphere was right because you didn't feel out of place. The fact that you were in overalls, well, not necessarily overalls, but in dirty clothes.
Well, we entered in for a competition for Miss Orb Steelworks, well, between, say, 9 and 11. My sister doesn't think she was as old as what she was.
If you've got a bit warm dancing, you go down a balcony and have a little snog.
Elsie Tanner, from Coronation Street was there. I took a lot of photographs of her and she even allowed me to take them.
Grieved me to see the Institute going to what it went to. Thank goodness it's right again.
I'm very thankful to the people that have managed to put Lysaght's back into the community.
And I think it'll bring young and older people, which Linc has already started to do by involving school children. I think it'll bring young and old together. I think if that comes back, I think the world will be a better place.
You know, it's still a great looking building, and the fact that they're going to retain its looks is good. Excellent.
I think it'll bring the community closer together, which is lacking in lots of communities today.
Well, it's just really exciting.